Hello, here's a video in which I, Nick, will show you an overview of my Lego Hero Factory Mach. And I forgot to make up a name, so it's probably it's a Mach. I'll show you him in a while. At first I'm in a really awkward position because a friend of mine is just like a half a meter behind me, and he's at my laptop and he is really creepy. And I'm filming while I got a fight story in my room, so okay. Apart from that, here is Force, like you know her. This is one of my Hero Factory mocks I have shown in previous overviews. It is the one that is in the Hero Recon color scheme and that is able to put on extra purple armor, so it gets a kind of power up boost. So that is her, but she doesn't operate alone. She also has her own team, and I created a new team member for her, and I'm going to show you that one right now. So I'll put Force off the screen and I'll present to you this guy here. And I'll need some light to get him to right on the screen. Here he is. This one is a character that is based on speed instead of force. I don't have a name for him. He could be something like Mach or something. Mach would be a cool name, but M-A-C-H. But for now he doesn't have a name. I think he would be Mach. That would be a cool name. He needs a front name too, but I don't have one yet. And he looks kind of evil, but he's one of the good guys. You can see that because of the hero core. He doesn't have a normal hero hat, but that is because he has a streamlined small head to go with his speed theme, and he has just an alternate hero head, so he is faster instead of having a wide open helmet that will really slow him down. So it's all for streamlining. So from the build of this thing, I started with the want more light here. I started with the feet here, which were simply going to be these things used as foot. So I made a little structure here of different parts, just these small torso pieces and this extra arm add-on piece. And then you put this on here and you have the perfect shape for a foot. Then here the double joints join together to make a single joint, and from that on you just have these legs. There is a little sticking out plate in the at the hips to cover in to fill in the open spot there, because here is the thinnest part of the model. So he has these giant feet which help him go front really fast, and he can kind of use these as grind wheels or something. These balls that are here at his feet, and he can use him like some kind of modern magnetic wheels, and that is the way he goes really fast. So he uses the front toes to make him stand stable when he isn't running, and otherwise he can run on his heels or at the side of his feet, and that way he can run really fast. From there on we got to his torso, which isn't really a hero torso like the normal ones. It is this torso that is built up from yet again these small torso pieces, and it's really hard to get the light right with all this black here. But you get one of these small torso pieces and some of these socket joints to together form a Technic belt shoulder base, and on that you put on the front this eye shield piece, and from there on you put on this piece, this ball joint piece with this little bone piece, and on that you put the head. So he has an extra addition to him. He doesn't always run, like I said, and so he also sometimes just goes through narrower areas, and then he can't use his wings. So what he does by then, just with this ball joint, you just take it off, and from there on you can make this little bird drone. So here's a little bird drone, and I'm going to put the camera lower now, like this. Here you get this little bird drone. It is a really simple bird drone that you can easily put on his back and take off. It has these bird wings with these extra boost blaster things on the back of the wings. He has these this beak, which is actuated the way he adds on to the character thing. I like to call it character. People say it has to be character, but character sounds cooler. Here you get the foot of the bird. These are the feet, these extension, and this is the whole foot base, standard, so the bird can stand. Doesn't have to fly all the time. And when he enters a cave or something, the bird just comes off and stands there alone, waiting for him to come out and to fly toward him and attach to his back again. And so he can run really fast yet again. So it's a really simple bird. Tail, you need a little bit of imagination to see it, but it is a drone. It is not actually a Hero Factory bird, wildlife like you would expect it. Then we go to where it was attached to the back, meaning I need to put the camera higher yet again. Here is his back. You can see all these socket joints here. I can take off the shield for a little moment to show you the Technic bolt here. This here is all the Technic bolt that you can see. This here is a stopper for the axle that goes into here, so it won't go fully through. And here are some simple Technic bits I spent a whole lot of time on to get them just right and simple. So that is how his torso is built, and as you can see, let me put this up, the bird can fit into this axle hole here, and it can stay on to here, and the foot stays here. The foot isn't attached to an axle, it is just in a pinhole, but he already has enough connection by this, and it really fills in the narrow part of the body, while it also doesn't extend too much, and it actually just adds on the wings and has a standard foot, so it can stand while not being attached. So I'm going to put on the shield back again, and I'll put it right here. So, like this. Here is the head again, with the Raxi head, which is really the most streamlined head I could find. It is small and it really fits with the neck. Here is where the stopper I mentioned earlier comes in handy, because it stops the axle from going fully into here and getting fully here somewhere where it doesn't attach to this piece anymore. So that's where the stopper comes in handy. And then we only go to the arms. He got two different arms. Here is one of his normal arms. Simple arm, really simple, just normal black bones, a little bit of gray bones, so you can take them apart like in the official sets. Silver lower arm with some black spikes on it. On the other side, he got the same arm actually, but it has extended into some kind of blaster. This small armor piece has extended to a larger one. His hand has changed into this little armor piece here, on which these two shooters attach, and the little fur spike piece has grown and extended into this larger fur spike piece. And so that is all of, this is the so this is all of the features of this thing. Here, so like I mentioned, he has these feet to go really fast and to stand stably. He has these arms, which one is a blaster, small arms, so they don't get in the way of running really fast yet again for streamlining. This one, I'm not sure if his arm is always like this, or it can, like Transformer wise, get back into this small thing, so he's fully symmetrical, like this thing. Go back to the arm, this arm goes smaller, and this here deflates, so it gets back to that, and his arm comes out of it. That will be an awesome possibility. He is kind of Transformer style with the wheel feet and the standard, which are sometimes the heels and sometimes the toes. A little bit of Decepticon face look, a bit of extending plates like Transformers have, so it is kind of Transformer style, especially the blaster, which is more real life blaster than it is Hero Factory kind of blaster. So it's kind of a bit of Transformer style, and it's awesome to have a Mach in that style instead of all the Hero Factory style Machs I got. So I think his name will be Mach, will be his last name. The first name I don't have one yet, but Damian, I really don't know, something like what that fit with Mach. Here are his, and here's his back again. His back is nicely covered in comparison to most of the old official sets. And even if you take off the birds, there is still some coverage. There's not all of the bone that you normally see. There's a little bit of bone here, but most of it is filled in to form a structure instead of just a thin bone. I mean, this part is already thin from the front, so it isn't really the bone-like structure you only see from the back. The birds here, yet again, bird drone. So this will be the Hero Mach with his bird drone. He's based on speed. He's a team member of Force. I think Force will be the leader of the team, and this one will just be the fast guy. Maybe driving a vehicle. It will be cool to make a vehicle for this guy. They also got another team member I'm working on, but it isn't really a success because it has some cool features, but I really can't seem when every time when I'm about to finish him, I am like, there's something not right on him. So for now we got Mach for what I just made up, and Force as two of the team members from the Hero Factory team I'm making. They both got the Hero Recon team color scheme, except when Force puts on the purple armor, and apart from that, they are really similar to each other. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, of course, to see more awesome stuff coming up in high definition. I hope this is high definition. I still need some way to get the lights a little bit better. It will be cool to make an actual studio instead of actual place, instead of just my bed, with my friend behind me that is really bored now and just playing video games online because I'm kind of ignoring his presence. And from that on, thanks for watching, and bye, I guess. Bye. My friend said bye in Dutch. Doei.